Hello again, everybody. This is a tutorial for the fourth place winner in contest number 28, Mihir the Demon's card trick creation, Magical Separation. If you guys have not seen his performance, do not watch my tutorial first. Click on the link in the description box or right over here. Watch Mihir the Demon 03's performance first, then come back and I'll show you how the trick is done. Okay, this was for the best packet trick using 10 cards or less, and he actually came up with a really ingenious card trick using 10 cards. This is the way the card trick is done. You take 3 kings, the king of hearts, the 2 black kings, and place any 2 aces in the 3rd and 4th position, and then 3 queens, the queen of hearts, the 2 black queens, and any 2 aces in the 3rd and 4th position. And now you're ready to go. The first thing you want to do is an Elmsley count showing the 4 kings. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 kings. Flip the cards over. You're going to set the kings down 1, then you're going to set down a double, then 3, then 4. So it looks like you just set the 4 kings down. The first card was an ace. The second card, which looked like a king, was actually a king with an ace on top of it because you set down a double. So now the spectator thinks you have 4 kings on the table. Now you're going to show the 4 queens the same way. You're going to do an Elmsley count. So you're going to show 1, 2, 3, 4 queens. Turn the queens over. Now what Mihir does is he actually does a triple lift to show that is a queen on top, but it's actually the 3rd card. Then what he does is he takes a double and sets it down as 1. And this is not queens. These are 2 aces. So he takes a double, says he's going to set a queen down, but he's actually setting 2 aces here. Now he's got 3 queens in his hand, and supposedly there are kings on the table. So he said, we're going to take the first king. And what he does is he pulls back the bottom cards, the bottom 3 cards, just leaving this top card. And he wants to get the king. When he says he's going to place it at the bottom, he's actually sliding it into the 3rd position when the cards are flipped over. So he's going to slide the king in, flip the cards over, do an Elmsley count now. 1, 2, 3, 4. The king is gone. We'll set a queen down, and you're actually setting down the king. Once again, same thing. You want to get a break right below the top card. Pull back the 3 cards at the bottom. Slide the king at the bottom underneath the pack, and flip the cards over and do an Elmsley count, and the king is gone. This time, what you're going to do is you're going to actually peel down 2 cards. So you have 2 cards on top, 2 cards on the bottom. He said what we're going to do is we're going to take a king and slide the king at the bottom, and you're actually putting it right in the middle of the 5 cards. And then we're going to take the queen and set the queen down right over here. So now you have, once again, the 4 queens. So you're going to lay the queens down on the table, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in reality, these 3 right over here are queens, but this is an ace. Now the next thing he does, the way the cards are set up right here is just like this. So we need to get the top king to the bottom to do an Elmsley count. So he takes the top card off, scoops the cards, and flips them over. Now he's got the king of hearts back to the top again, and he shows that these are the 4 queens on the table, and in his hand he has the 4 kings. What he just did was a 6-card Elmsley count, getting the 3 aces now to the top of the deck or the pack. So now you flip the cards over, and this is the 4th ace. So what you want to do now is you want to pull down 1, 2, or 3 cards, as many cards as you want, as long as you just pull down any amount, and you say you're going to slide the first queen on the bottom, and you're just placing it in the middle of the pack. I'm holding down all the cards except for 1, and you say we're going to place the first queen at the bottom, and then you're going to set down a king. Now what you want to do is you want to pull back the bottom 2 cards. So you've got 2 cards right at the bottom, and you want to get these 2 cards pulled back because your 3 kings are at the bottom, and you want to be set up for an Elmsley count. So you're going to have to get all 3 of these queens right between or right above the bottom 2 cards. So you pull the bottom 2 cards down. You say we're going to take a queen, slide it in, set a king down, take another queen, slide it in, same place at the bottom, set a king down, and take the last queen, slide it in at the bottom, and set a king down. So We have all the kings down on the table, all the queens in my hand. And wait a minute, the queens are now not in my hand, they're the kings. So where are the queens? If the kings are here, the queens must be here. And then you do the final reveal that the 4 cards on the table are the aces. It's a pretty ingenious trick. I think you did a great job coming up with this. That's it. I'll see you next time.